Hello, all you fine, beautiful people. I'm back here once again with another album side reaction, and today I am going to be looking at Vagabonds of the Western World Side 1 by Thin Lizzy. If you're new to the channel, I play the songs all the way through, give you my reaction after and my opinion after each song, and if there's anything you want me to react to, please put it down in the comment section. I try to get around to everyone's suggestions. So, I've heard a little bit of Thin Lizzy. Everything I've heard so far I like. I have yet to hear this, and I looked it up on Wikipedia. It said that this is the last time they were really a three-piece, so I'm really interested to hear how this sounds. This is before Scott Gorman joined the band. So without further ado, here it is. Let's start off with song number 1, Mama Nature Said.
Just say it's murder what you done. I set you for my brightest world. Now it's nearly gone. Virgin bee's been telling me you can't see the forest for the trees. Cover up your lies with sympathies, and I got no solution to your persecution. Just say it. Can't believe it's true. Ooh, I gave you love and food for thought. Look what did you do? You're killing my rivers, drowning my baby's dreams. Day by day by day by day by day, I hear them screams. I'm so disillusioned, so disillusioned. Mama Nature said you're guilty of this crime. Now it's not just a matter of fact, but a matter of time. Cruel will be the vengeance, so savage is the deed that's done. And I've got no solutions to your own pollution. Oh, you're so filthy. Deep down, you're dirty too. Go get 'em, boy!
So that was Mother Nature Said by Thin Lizzy. Wow. Right off the bat, a very up-tempo, bluesy kind of jam song is kind of what I got from it. The parts of the song that's really, really interesting is just how high in the mix Phil Lynot's bass is. Like, it's powerful. Like, his bass is so loud. Now, I'm not sure if it's a production thing. I could be completely wrong with this. But it felt like at times the bass is so high, the guitar is kind of hidden in there. Like, you can hear it. It's audible. But it's very weird hearing it so low in the mix. Like, usually a guitar is kind of at your forefront of your band, but with it being Phil Lynott, I can understand why. Brian Downey's drumming, I love him as a drummer. Really interesting to listen to this song, where it sounds like at times it's just really chaotic. It's weird. You have like Phil's kind of spoken like poetry or sung like poetry under this bluesy beat, and it feels very awkward at times. Like, that's just something I want to say. It just sounds awkward to the ear, which I could see where if people aren't like huge into Thin Lizzy, it being like one of their big bugaboos about the start of this album. But it's a great rocking, driving track, like the guitar solo in it. The guitar player on this album, Eric Bell, really interesting. Like, to listen to him play in that, and I'm like, you know what, it's not terrible. It says there is a organ on here by Jan or John Shilas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Says he also played in bands like Caravan and Camel. Really interesting to listen to, like Thin Lizzy. And one thing I'll say is I really enjoy Phil Lynott's vocals. I'm interested to hear how the rest of this album sounds. So without further ado, actually before we do that, let's get into some of the lyrics on this song, which I will say, like, it's interesting to listen to. Mama Nature said, let's see if I can pull this up. Mother Nature said, it's murder what you've done. I've set forth my brightest world. Now it's nearly gone. Birds and the bees telling me you can't see the forest for the trees. You cover up your lies with sympathies, and I got no solution to your persecution. Mama Nature said, I can't believe it's true. I gave you life and food for thought. Look what did you do? Look what did you do? You're killing my rivers, drowning my baby streams. Day by day by day by day, I hear the screams. I'm so disillusioned, Mama Nature said. You're guilty of crime. Now it's just a matter of fact, but just a matter of time. It's kind of amazing in a way that they're still talking about, like, environmental issues. And we're still kind of talking about, quite honestly, the same thing today. But anyway, on to the next song on the album, which is The Hero and the Madman by Thin Lizzy. Let's see, does this keep up the energy?
The hero rode a white horse across the desert to where his woman was. He'd been riding for 4 days when he saw the tower where she was locked. In the moonlight, he left his old steed near the drawbridge that he crossed. And by way of a rope ladder. He tippy-toed to where his woman was.
If I recall, you're the actor who followed the stars, searching for the lost city of Mars, hoping time could heal the scars, knowing fate held no bars. Those that knew you always said you'd go far. Are you the one who I think you are? Oh, are you the hero? Oh, are you the madman? Oh, are you the hero? Oh, are you the madman?
The madman climbed the steeple spire.
Go higher! Go higher!
Set the crowd from down below.
But the world's on fire.
Set the madman from the steeple spire.
You're a liar! You're a liar!
Set the crowd from down below. So the madman climbed the steeple spire and let a crystal ball tear fall on the crowd down below.
If I recall, you're the actor who took to the stage, set the world ablaze with your anger and your rage. And with every new leaf, you turned and wrote a new page, cleverly concealing your real age. Those that knew you were always quite amazed. Are you the one that can take this praise? Oh, are you the hero? Oh, are you the madman? Oh, are you the hero? Oh, are you the madman?
You're the only one that can save us, cried the wizard, or all is lost.
So that was The Hero and the Madman by Thin Lizzy. Wow. Song number 2. This is a really interesting song. It's very conceptual. Where it kind of has like spoken word and, let's see. The spoken word is done by Kid Jensen or Jensen. I believe it's Jensen. It says a Canadian, yeah. Very interesting how they have him kind of narrate everything underneath. I'm going to say right off the bat, Phil Lynot's bass lines on that is absolutely filthy. And Brian Downey's drumming is out of this world. Like, I'm listening to him and I'm like, you can tell these guys. And it's interesting listening to this and having like Eric Bell's guitar solo at the end and kind of some of his what sounds like wah stuff going on. And then they let him just loose at the end. It's interesting that after this you get Brian Robertson and Scott Gorman and at times Gary Moore in this band. Like, wow. Listening to it, and I love the fact it's narrated, and then you get kind of like Phil singing his little bit. You get parts of the band where it sounds like the rest of the band gets like backing vocals on it, and it's just really, really interesting to listen to. Like, strong start to this album. Like, it's musically very interesting. Like, you can tell right off the bat the rhythm section's solid with Phil and Brian Downey, and I can see why those two stay together. Like, if you have a partnership like that where they just mesh so well together, keep them around. Kind of sad that Eric Bell had to leave the band for Thin Lizzy to go on to the next stage, but is what it is. Lyrically for this, talking about a hero rode a white horse across the desert where his woman was. He'd been riding for 4 days. When he saw the tower where she was locked in the moonlight, he left his old steed near the drawbridge that he crossed. Very much a song about fantasy. And if I recall, the actor who followed the stars searching for the lost city of Mars, hoping time could heal the scars, knowing fate held no bars. Those that knew you always said you'd go far, and you are the one who I think you are. It's interesting, and it really comes into the thing. Are you a hero or are you a madman? Is it a heroic pursuit, or is it a pursuit that I feel like it's driving you mad? Your pursuit of this is driving you to be the madman. It's really interesting listening to it and hearing it. But man, Phil Lynott, love it. Anyway, we're going to go on to song number 3. And song number 3 is Slow Blues. First 2 songs were pretty upbeat, kind of groovy. I really love the groove from the last song. Slow Blues. Let's see how this sounds.
My baby don't missing you. Oh, my tears are falling. Oh, my tears are falling. Oh, the slow blues is calling. Oh, baby, you don't know how much I'm missing you. Oh, baby, 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 go tell this crazy world the true tale. Please let loose this lover's ship to sail. Oh, baby, you don't know how much I'm missing you. You don't know how much I love you. Oh, no, 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 no. My baby don't love me. My baby's gonna make me sad. My baby don't love me. My baby's gonna make me sad. A hard-hearted woman. A hard-hearted woman too. My baby don't love me. My baby don't love me.
So that was Slow Blues by Thin Lizzy. Wow. I say right off the bat, it's interesting in this song because there's parts of it where it's bluesy, but there's also parts of like that big drum that make it kind of have like that kind of classical drum feel. Like it's big, it's bombastic. And then it moves into just like this funky kind of groovy sections of this, which makes up a majority of the song. And then it brings it right back to that slow bluesy, but also having this big percussion behind it. It's really interesting. It's a interesting idea. What I find with Thin Lizzy is they're trying so many different musical ideas and just trying to combine them and see what works. And here it feels like it. Like, it's called slow blues, and I understand why it's called slow blues. Phil, great vocally on this. I really have to say, I love just that rhythm, kind of funky, bluesy, kind of just, how would I put it? Kind of like Stevie Wonder, kind of like Superstition kind of feeling, where in this song, like, it's hard to explain for me. It's a killer number, actually, when you step back and really, really look at it from that perspective. Like, it just completely, like, the lyrics to the song, my baby don't love me, my baby's gone and made me sad, my baby don't love me, my baby's gone and made me sad, a hard-hearted woman true, my baby don't love me. Like, it's really interesting how he goes into that and everything. But musically, like, really solid song. I absolutely love this song. It's interesting, it's different. It's not what I was expecting coming into Thin Lizzy. Like, you kind of get in your mind what to expect from Thin Lizzy. This wasn't it. But anyway, on to the last song of the side, which is song number 4, The Rocker. I've enjoyed what I've heard so far, so let's see what I think of The Rocker. So here it is, The Rocker by Thin Lizzy.
Tougher than me. I kick your face, you'd soon be seeing though. Hey little girl, keep your head top of me. I'm a rocker. I'm a rocker. I'm a roller too, baby. I'm a rocker. Down at the juke joint, me and the boss are stopping, bipping and bopping and telling a dirty joke or two. This chick and I knew she was up to something, and I kissed her right there out of the blue. I said, hey baby, meet me, I'm a tough guy, cutting my sickle outside, you wanna try? She just looked at me and rolled them her big eyes and said, oh, I'd do anything for you, 'cause you're a rocker. That's right, I'm a rocker. I'm a roller too, honey.
So that was The Rocker by Thin Lizzy. Wow, this is more what I expected from Thin Lizzy coming into this, where it's very straightforward rock and roll, like really fast, blistering guitar solos. Just straight in your face, want to punch you in the face type of rock and roll. And you can tell right off the bat that this band was having tons of fun with this song. Like, it is very much feels like a Thin Lizzy song. I'm your main man. If you're looking for trouble, I take no lip. No one's tougher than me. I kicked you in your face and soon you'll be seeing double. Hey, little girl, keep your hands off of me. It's very much just about being bad and kind of that whole rocker image. Like, oh, you can get away with it because you're a rock star kind of thing. Like, you're a rocker, okay, that's what we're expecting. Like, down at the juke joint, me and the boys were stomping, bipping and bopping and telling a dirty joke or two, and walked a chick, and I knew she was up for something, and I kissed her right out of the blue. Like, just really interesting. I know nowadays that probably wouldn't go over very well if you just walked up to some just random chick and kissed her anymore, but man, it's just a killer song. Like I said, Phil is just a beast on bass and vocally. Like, I started to go back and think about it. How many bands can you think of where the bass player was the main guy in the band? And ones that really come to mind is Phil, Lemmy, and after that, it's really, I can't think of too many more where it'd be just the bass player is your focal point of that band. Just a killer way. Like, I like how they kind of started this off. You have a nice rocker for the first song. You have kind of your experimental quasi just kind of experiment. I'll just call it an experiment track. Some might even call it kind of a little bit of a proggy storytelling track. Then you get like the blues song, which is kind of like the slower song on the side. And then you end it with just this straightforward rock and roll. It really is an interesting way to format it. I was kind of a little scared after the first track when I was talking about like the guitars and kind of feeling like they're kind of, it kind of felt like more of a backseat. I feel that first song might actually be the worst of the 4 songs that I've listened to. It really is amazing. Now, the reason why I decided to start doing a lot of these videos this way is A, I have a ton of songs to get through, and B, it kind of lets it flow in so I can kind of see what's coming before something, what came after it. And it kind of flows. It gives me a way of seeing, okay, I understand now why this is here. I think this is better than just doing kind of one song at a time, especially for those studio reactions where it's like, okay, and some people say, well, you should have let this flow into this flow into this, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll just do sides now. It really works. And man, I love Thin Lizzy. Fantastic band. Phil, top notch. I can see where a record company would look at Thin Lizzy and say, we want that guy. I can see it because he's really good. Brian Downey, I think, is the... I think there is a reason why Phil and Brian are pretty much like your 2 mainstays in the band, because they work so damn well together. And by the next album, you get Brian Robertson, Scott Gorman, which led to the twin guitar classic Thin Lizzy sound. But I think the blueprints are kind of laid here, where you're seeing kind of like the songs. And there's a lot of great storytelling in this band. Like, Phil Lynott is a fantastic lyricist. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions. I'd love to know what you guys think. Please comment down below. Tell me what you think. And once again, I have to say thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean a lot. Tell me what other albums you want me to do a side reaction to, should I continue with Thin Lizzy? Should I do something different? I'm just going to start asking guys at the end what I should do going forward. Don't kind of want to do the whole album, because then you start running into copyright issues with stuff just being blocked as soon as it's like the whole album. So I thought, you know what, this way I can do a side, because that's usually what I've done. I've found that doing sides, they're not so picky on, but if you do like full albums, unless it's something like Jethro Tull's Thick as a Brick, they seem pretty cool about that one. But anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts, opinions. Love to know what you guys think. Once again, I have to say thank you guys so much for watching this long video. This is Amir signing out. Peace.